Don't worry.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I've been like dealing with some like do you know what depersonalization is?
What is it?
Uh it's this
I just
problem
didn't hear what you said.
depersonalization.
Depersonalization. What is it?
Oh, it's this problem where like you feel like um you're like not really well, it feels like there's an extra layer to your experiencing things. Like it feels
Uh-huh.
like your brain inside of your head instead of like a human being basically. And so um it's like very detrimental to like melee stuff because like I stuff doesn't feel as real and it like I become very aware that I'm holding a controller and like doing inputs and stuff and it feels really bad. Um,
Uh-huh.
so it's made it like hard for me to practice and stuff because I just like dread doing it. But like I like powered through it recently. I just started practicing more while feeling it and started being able to play again in tournament while on it. Because before when I would start feeling it while in tournament, I would just basically like um, give up. like uh,
Uh-huh.
so I actually like I went to a tournament and actually did pretty well in spite of it.
Well,
Um,
that's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. I traded sets with Nut at this tournament and like and he's won the past six in a row of these over like and like four of them were over West balls and so
But,
like
he's been beating Wes.
yeah every time
That's funny.
yeah um so yeah I'm not as prepared as I normally am. I haven't looked over the set too much but I did have a lot of thoughts from like just thinking about it after I played it and
Uh-huh.
I like I I jumped out of shield at predictable timings a lot and he called me out a lot on that
Mhm.
I out of when I was in the corner I challenged him in the same way a lot of the time where I'd either like wait and like in like I kind of the same timing or I just try to up smash him out of his like short hop fair. But I'd never try to like dash through him, which would have been really good because he's usually like short hop fairing at the same timing, or like he's short hopping at the same timing, but then mixing up the fair, so it's like an aerial drift, so it's hard for me to up smash him. But like if I know when he's gonna short hop, I can just dash through and then not have to deal with an extra layer of a mix up.
That makes sense.
Um, and also whenever he like does any Sakurai angle stuff at low percent, he always like shields and immediately shield grabs and like reading the wave shine, and I was getting hit for it like every time until like very late into it when I realized I should just grab him, even though I'm getting Sakurai angled, and so
Yeah.
I did that very late in the set, and then I realized like he doesn't seem to like mix that up that much. It seems like he does that versus everybody, and then I saw him playing versus every like other like versus Noel and Grands, and he was doing that the same thing, getting it every time, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it was actually making a pretty significant difference even for just one thing like that.
Makes sense.
Um,
Uh, yeah,
yeah.
I think that makes sense. What did we talk about last time? Was it Fox Falco?
Um, I yeah, it was me versus Wes.
Yeah.
I got a chance to play him since then, and I played like a 3 out of 10, and it was like game 4 last hit. And I just dropped everything, but I was just outplaying him hard enough that it almost didn't matter. But yeah, I'm like pretty confident that I just know how to beat him now, and I just need to like not play pretty close to the worst I've played in a while.
Yeah. I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Things it made sense then.
Yeah, yeah, and like even though I would expect that I would have to have much cleaner execution than I did in that set to even get close, but I really don't. I just need to like be. I just need to drop not everything, you know, like
Yeah,
um,
yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah, because he's not that threatening. He's really just doing the same two things over and over, and then like sometimes I fall on an up tilt because I fucked up, and then I die because it's West balls.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
I also need to work on my DI in that matchup. It's hard. There's so many timing mix-ups you can do, and it makes it difficult. But Other than that, I felt like I did somewhat like in terms of decision making, it was pretty decent.
That's good to hear that. Do you
Yeah.
have any questions on it ever? Obviously, let me know. But it sounds like things are pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. I have a pretty good idea of what I can do better in that matchup. And I was playing it last night on net play, and I've been practicing tech skill more of the past few days, and I was able to play my game plan and execute everything. So
Nice.
yeah. And the guy, finally I found a guy that actually was I was able to shadow box real situations against, because he was actually playing mix-ups as opposed to every other net play Falco. So it was good.
That's funny. Okay, cool. Okay, so do you want to watch this?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Oh, it's pretty laggy. Hmm.
Different? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's way better. It's smooth enough now.
I was just turning it off and on work.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate that so much. That's just God.
You got it.
Yeah.
Looking. Oh, yeah, you definitely tried to get out of the corner in a way that was not good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I went for that a ton of times throughout the set, and it just didn't work out well. I don't remember hitting him with the single up smash out of the corner. Enzyme gets hit by that up smash a lot of the time, and I'm gonna go over the situations. See, right
Yeah.
there again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely really a strangely specific read. I wouldn't do that as a default, ever.
Uh huh.
A great gear. Also, if you want to do that, you should up tilt, not up smash. I feel like
Uh huh.
just because it's a little less committal.
Okay.
You can wave dash, turn around, up tilt. That's what KJH does.
All right. Yeah.
Unless up smash will be higher reward, which obviously a certain percent it will be. But
Yeah.
dang, you take that crazy.
Yeah, and I did the Magi fast fall ledge dash. I finally got somewhat decent at that, and it feels so satisfying. But
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it seems like you don't think about Sheik having needles after respawning.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't.
That is important. Every single respawn, he's had a full set of needles, and you've disrespected it. Also, this time you just dash dance snared, and it worked great.
Right. Yeah.
You could have made it to edge in time if you did that differently. Yeah, I kind of feel like a lot of the times you're just not looking at him when he's because he's just doing an attack when you're in his general area, you know?
Yeah.
He's just doing a timing. It's okay, I whiffed my aerial, I will do a tilt. And you're kind of running in at the same timing, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of, I think that was the theme of the whole set, which was that everything I did to challenge him was at the same timing a lot of the time, and
I think you gotta just be bigger brained.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was good. You increased your brain size.
Well, yeah, no, I was when I was thinking about what I could have done better in the up smash situations, I was thinking wave dash down and then do something. So apparently, I did do that.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, he DI'd it though, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I basically forced Enzyme to come with me to this tournament, so that I could warm up for Nut. And I beat Nut in winter semis, and then I said to Enzyme, you know what this means, right? You have to come to every single one of these now.
You also keep getting thrown. I think you just need to like wait more often and like it feels like you're playing the game too how do I put it? It's like too single player. Like you're assuming he won't do things, and it keeps messing you up because like look at this like nair he does. He like nairs and then you like run into it and then it like messes you up and stuff like that. But like one that running shot was like kind of assuming that he would just like not do anything, right?
Right. Yeah.
Or like do something and you didn't even confirm if he did that thing or not. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like had he immediately spot dodged or F tilted or rolled or what have you, that could have been a good idea. But like he didn't, but you still did it. And then like even when he nared, like you could have CC grabbed him or something pretty easily. But instead you like jumped out of your shine probably because that's what you were planning on doing. So it's like you just messed up after that, right?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think that's extremely important versus Sheik, so that you don't get like janked out. But like it's kind of your fault for not like waiting and paying like close attention,
Right, yeah.
I was really surprised you didn't turn around up till after this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I normally do there.
I don't like that back here.
Oh wait, was he able to angle to go to ledge there?
Maybe with a cheater angle.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I did it, because I felt like he wasn't like.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's good awareness then.
Yeah.
But I actually. I have people do that versus me, and sometimes they're like, I didn't think you could go to edge, and I'm pretty good at getting to edge still. If you trust yourself to make the judgment call, you actually have to really...
Yeah, I mean, that was like a pretty conscious decision, so I'm not really too worried about that one.
That's good. This is the second time you've missed up airs near the top platform, so I don't know if you're not expecting him to land, but Fox has full jump up air like the Dreamline top platform, obviously, so...
Yeah, it doesn't hit it, right? Yeah, okay. I think I'm pretty... Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty bad at hitting the Dreamland top platform and stuff in general, so...
Okay, that's something to think of.
Yeah.
Also here, again, I feel like you did something smart with the wave dash back, but then you just single-playered it up. You're like, okay, I did one good thing, it's my chance now. But, like, you didn't actually look at him, I feel like. Or, like, maybe you did, but you just, like, were hoping you'd get the dash attack, but, like, that was kind of greedy, and, like, he's obviously good, so he's not just going to hit for free,
Right, yeah. And I could have wave dashed down right before then, and it would have been pretty solid, too. I noticed a lot of the situations where I'm just running in at the same timing, like, I could just wave dash down, and,
for sure,
like, it changed the entire thing, and then I could react more.
Yeah, I just generally think you're like, it's almost like you're playing in a way that's like a little entitled almost, or like, at first you're just like, okay, I should be able to just hit you with my reads, and then you got smarter, but then it's like, even when you got smarter, you're like, okay, I did a smart thing, so now my thing should work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually
like,
does.
In both cases, that's not necessarily true. Like, it could be true, but like, I feel like if you were watching carefully, you'd be able to make like informed, good decisions like the entire time.
Okay.
The other thing is, I think your defense is just like, it's not inherently bad, but it's like the typical Fox defense where like a Sheik main that's like not trying to play super optimally will be able to read you like consistently, because like that's what they go for. Like where you spot dodge at the end, I mean that's just one example, but it's definitely this is how you lose to a Sheik. Because like, how is he going to kill you if you? Well, also I was surprised you rolled in the first one instead of like getting up in place.
Yeah, I am too. That doesn't make any sense.
But even then, spot dodging is like, honestly, I mean, you know what? Let him, just, first of all, you could roll, but second of all, if you're really worried about a hit, I feel like the typical Sheik main is much more likely to kill you with a fair or a dash attack than they are with a grab,
Right, yeah.
So it's just like in terms of what hits you're giving them, it's like it's like the feeling that you're doing the right thing because a good Sheik will grab here, but it's like really just making it easier for a worse Sheik to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I actually have a set that I feel like would help you versus this from a very, very long time.
1 second, I'm just gonna inflate this airbed. Alright, I'm back. This is really old, Wes.
Yeah, really old. So look at this, for example, this clip right here. This is an example, because this Sheik player used to give me kind of, like, I would always beat him in tournament, but he'd give me trouble, especially in friendlies, and then in tournament, like, I never felt like I played as well as I could. And this is when I was beginning to get, like, good enough and comfortable enough to actually beat what he was doing. And I want you to, like, look at this clip after, so I think this all happens. So you see how, like, I actually waited out, like, fully?
Yeah.
It just reminded me of your clip, because you were like, oh, well, if I just, like, waited one more time, it would have worked, right?
Right, yeah. That was such a silly punish.
Yeah, this one was really funny, because I, like, shined him and then read his jump.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was going to jump, so I shined him for that.
Yeah.
But, it just reminded me of it, because, like, actually, we should just watch this set, if you're down.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. The quality's pretty shitty, though, so I'm just gonna keep it smaller, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can, like, actually see. So, like, at first, I think this is a pretty bad start for me. This is an example of, like, I feel like my brain is not in the right place to deal with what he's doing. So watch this. I, like, don't pay attention. I spot dodge. I roll. So this is, like, not that good. You know, I nair straight into his F tilt, right?
Yeah, and, like, after his, like, first roll, you, like, immediately tried to grab him when you were too late.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, this, bad start. But I think I've been thinking about this for a while, and I, like, eventually recognize it, and I think I played better throughout this. So I think, again, I was very ready to shield grab there in case he jabbed or F-tilted or whatever.
Yeah.
I like this escape from the corner. So this is a good sign because I feel like I'm actually avoiding... Like, I'm avoiding the way he's trying to play the situation entirely, right?
Right.
Because he's just trying to hit me from moving forward, right? And he's just like, I'll throw out safe hitboxes. I'm like, okay, completely different plane of thinking.
Yeah.
And see, I, like, didn't spot dodge there. I don't like that I jabbed, but I knew not to spot dodge because he was going to try to bait the spot dodge and then grab me.
Yeah.
Probably should have held shield because there's no way he was just going to grab me there.
Right.
He was definitely just going to throw out a move, you know?
Wait. Why exactly do you think that? Is it because of your percent?
Just because of the type of player he is. It was like that too. Like, he defaulted to using attacks more than other things.
Alright, sure.
Right? Like, that wasn't like moving. He wasn't like using move attacks. He was like usually using like some sort of attacks, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. What I realized about Nut is that he doesn't go for, like, raw grabs in neutral. He, like, sets up situations where he's comfortable and where he's willing to grab, but they're, like, the same situations every time.
Like, a random situation, like, you should just hold shield.
Right, okay.
So, see, I, like, made sure to just, like, wait. And I ended up just shield grabbing his really bad nair. But, like, stuff like really good, I think. While, like, a lot of people would just be, like, running shining in or just throwing out an aerial and trading with him and then getting janked out. It's like, I reacted well and then, like, played it pretty well.
Right, yeah.
I like that. even here again, just like kind of ignoring his F tilt, not really dealing with it, and then playing a mix up afterwards. Oops. So I think this is like 2014. This is like the running under in the corner. This is kind of what you were talking about, right? Like instead of trying to hit him. And then
right, yeah.
Corner on the left side, I just start taking my time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You're forcing him to have to boost grab you at low percent or something.
Yeah, yeah, but he's not actually going to do that. He's just going to sit in center, jumping and throwing tilts out, you know?
Right.
See, again here, I'm not just going to, like, he's not going to just, like, random boost grab me, so. Plus, even if he does, I think the edge of my dash dance might have dodged it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he went a little farther back on one of those where he would have come in with the grab time.
I messed up pretty badly. Okay. Nice. Beat the downer on the way down. But everyone does.
Yeah.
Again, using platforms. I like that. This is like a nair. See, like this is a similar nair to the one that did, but I was ready to CC it.
Right, yeah.
That's not combo, but still. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was saying. And again, I'm not scared of him grabbing me. I've just mentally committed. He's not going to grab. He's either going to bait a spot dodge or like use down smash or something like that. Messed up. No. Damn it. Read the jump. Yeah. Okay. So what do you think of like how I played that game?
I thought that you were forcing him to like make a lot of decisions if he wanted to hit you that he just wasn't really willing to make.
Yeah, I think that's a good summary of the big picture. It's like force him to make certain decisions, and like when possible, void his like his mix-ups aren't actually being imposed on me. They're just mix-ups if I want to hit him directly, but I can like circumvent a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then when he does just want to hit me directly, I was ready with like CC and shield, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I feel like
and then you have like. And you didn't even get to the part where you have to start like full hopping or doing undershot aerials or like dashing back farther because
no. This is like super old meta. None of that existed yet. This is just me trying to beat this guy. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely looks super different than how I would have played in like 2017 or 2018. But
yeah.
You see how like this is like. If 2014 Druggedfox had played against Nut in that set, like I would have beat him like kind of similar, you know?
Right, yeah.
So that was kind of what I wanted
Although,
to get at.
I mean, I think to give credit to Nut, I think like had I done these things, he would have started mixing up more as well. But
yeah, of course. Like,
but,
I mean, he'll
like,
mix up eventually, but like
yeah, but given how close things were, in spite of like me doing all the bad stuff.
Exactly. It's like you just needed to do one or two things different, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really like he'll change something, but like I don't think it would have been enough to make the difference, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Especially if like my punishes were decent.
Yeah.
Then where's the what happens we find FT for the last game? Okay. So this game ends up being closer, so that probably means I messed up some. But that's like useful to watch still.
Yeah.
Let's see some of this, and then we can go back to the next game of Nut. That was pretty good.
Oh, and then I want to show you just one clip I got where like, well, yeah, because we talked about just like me needing to get better at just like intuitive, like good decision making in situations that are like unfamiliar or something. And I like I out big brained a Samus, and so
Oh yeah.
I'll show you that after this.
So like right here, I don't like that I just ran into a spare. I think I thought he was gonna move. He just held the space, and
Oh, you cut out there for a second.
Say what?
You cut out there for a second. You said you thought he was gonna move back or
Forward.
Oh, forward.
Like I thought he'd move forward in some way, and I'd like jump over him, or maybe he'd throw out a tilt or something, right?
Yeah.
But like he wasn't thinking about that at all. He was like, okay, I'm just gonna do the forward air.
Yeah.
Very to like how Nut played versus you.
Yeah.
And like how you would get hit. So again, I think like I wasn't 100% consistent at this, but it was like I would like mess it up once and then remind myself like, okay, like this is how he plays. I'll be ready. Even when he finally tried to like tomahawk, it was like pretty telegraphed, I thought. So I just like moved out of the way.
Yeah. Why would you consider that telegraph?
I feel like because like the way he plays, he's always trying to trick me somehow. He's never like actually doing the thing he's trying to do when he's like close to me at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in neutral, I feel straightforward, doing his thing. But then when he's close to me, he's always trying to like make some read on like whether I'm gonna spot dodge or hold shield or roll or whatever.
Okay.
And I felt like the way he jumped, I was like, "There's no way you're actually gonna fair my shield,"
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I mean, that'd be true for Nut, but that's how I felt about this player. So I like, the awareness. Again, like,
no, yeah, that actually makes. I mean, I'd have to watch more of him to like not be confirmation biasing, like I am right now. But like, that does make sense as a description of him. Although he just mixes things up a lot more. But like, he's like. Yeah, he's actually always trying to be on like level 2 in like close situations a lot of the time, and then like
it's like I could tell the archetype of player he was because I played against a very similar type of player for a very long time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
here,
that's useful to think about.
My shield. I jumped, dash dance, get to center. Like funnily enough, I would have never done that today. I like this a lot.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Terribly mistimed. See, this is my problem. I would have never mistimed that today.
Yeah.
I should have said B to edge. I don't know what I'm doing. I was probably nervous.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hold shield again for like just the right amount of time before shield dropping.
Yeah.
Get the good CC again. I think this is the low percent nairs. I didn't know how to punish back then. This is funny. Good shield grab in the scramble, right? Like I was ready. I like the dash dances. This is like the first neutral we've really seen. I feel like I played it pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then here, like I've done this thing, but like he was so far away, it was like not even on his radar. This is like a terrible decision.
Oh, the tomahawk? Or
yeah, I feel like he hopped into approaching nair or something. It's worked like every time, but we were like halfway across the stage.
Yeah.
A very like single player decision to me. Like it was similar to the things you did, where it was like I did my thing. Did I trick you now? But I was like, if I was looking at him, I'd say, man, there's no way this was gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, the empty hop doesn't make that much sense, or
not from that distance, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I'm trying to see how that would work out, and it's like he could dash attack you for it, and he would have been fine. Like,
yeah, exactly. It was just not good, right?
Yeah.
But that's how I felt when I saw some decisions when you would like wave dash and then go in or something.
Right. Yeah.
But then also, he finally grabs me. But it's like, that's okay, right? Like,
yeah.
I think I played around that nair really well. Good reaction to it. Nice back air. Oh, I messed up. Oh, this was before crouch tech chasing, I see. Again, I feel like I played the shield situation well for this player's playstyle. But the exact right time.
Yeah.
Before cheater notches. These were the old days.
I am the local cheater notch supplier now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like...
see, now it grabbed me again. So see, he like mixes it up. But it was like only once I like, really have committed to just holding shield, right?
Yeah.
But like again, I think I'm willing to accept that. It's like, you know what, if you and get your kills like that, I would rather him do that than like something else. Like give him or something.
Yeah.
Again, I like how I'm like kind of not in plain of sense. Like I jump to the platform and he's like not even expecting that, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be a pivot up smash, right?
I think I might have been feeling myself and trying to hard read boost grab.
Oh, okay.
Either that or I messed up.
Yeah.
I know, because it was 5 years. But
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised, because I do lots of things like that in tournament where I'm like super feeling myself.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay, hold shield. Yep, he grabs me. Okay, so again, at this point, I'm not actually mixing up, which is bad, but it like helped me get to where I am, I think. And this was the good, I think, where like my awareness comes in bouts in tournament. It's weird. Like, especially back then, I was like, I played really bad, had no awareness for a while, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is the thing to do. And
yeah.
you get comboed very funnily.
I feel similar a lot of the time, except I also think that it's very situation dependent. Like, well, yeah, like the parts where I wasn't ready for Nair. That's just not in the replays that I like grind
That's
out.
just what?
That like Nair. Well, one Enzyme doesn't Nair a lot, and it's also like I didn't put Nair in like the replays that I would do when I would grind out like dash dancing out of Sheik's range and like with punishing her and stuff.
Yeah.
So like the 20xx replays.
Makes sense.
So yeah. It's just yet another thing to add.
Yeah, another thing to add. Makes sense. Do you see why I wanted to show you that though, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, all that makes a lot of sense.
Cool. And I was hoping that like seeing it in action, seeing when it worked, when it didn't work would be like a very useful like because like
yeah.
I said, it didn't work all the time. You also saw when I had lapses in awareness, but then you would see when it was like, okay, now like here's the game plan. And it's like you just need to execute the game plan and have the awareness like enough of the time, you know? It's like the thing you said versus West. You don't even have to play perfectly, it just has to be enough.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I feel that way, especially in Fox G, I feel like it's easy to get enough if you have the right awareness.
Oh yeah, yeah, this is this is like the one Fox matchup where I don't think I have to execute as well as them to win.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Sheik definitely has difficulty.
Yeah. Alright, here's the clip I wanted to show you.
Okay.
I'm very proud of this.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, thanks.
So funny.
Yeah, and it's set up just so perfectly for the down tilt up air. It's just... Yeah. That's like probably one of my favorite clips of me playing.
That's really high.
Yeah. Okay, I have an older... Well, we could go over...
Another game of you versus not?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Let's see one more. Because like, that was only one game.
Yeah.
Might not be representative of like things to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did adapt to some of these things throughout the set, actually. So, not everything,
So, like,
but
So I know like this, for example, you do wave dash in place, and then you like jump in some form, which I thought was very strange. Maybe you messed up, but I thought that was weird.
Can I see that again?
Like wave dashing, and then you'll stop. I'll go for it, but I'm not sure why.
Wait, you cut out for a second. What'd you say? Wave dashing and then...
You did this twice where you wave dashed and then jumped, and I didn't really understand. Here you wave dash and then jump and he bears you. Here you wave dash, you see him jump, and then you still try to drop. Like, I feel like that's not a good way to deal with him jumping, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get that at all. Okay, I'll pay attention to that.
I don't think it's normal for you, so like maybe you're just reacting wrong. Also, here was a good CC opportunity where you could have grabbed maybe instead of shined. Because you were holding down, you need shining, so when he bears there, you should just grab him.
Yeah.
And I think the Druggedfox from that other video versus Nika Boy probably would have grabbed there, you know?
Right, yeah.
And it's those little things are what would make the difference, I feel.
Yeah, and I started grabbing him specifically for that in game 4 and 5, I think.
That's good.
So yeah, I did make some of these changes, just definitely not everything.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Grab, yeah. Okay, he has no jump. Damn, you're fucking him up.
Yeah.
That was weird and bad, I felt like. The jumping, double jumping and that whole weird thing. This right here.
Yeah.
But then see, you weren't totally ready. So remember, I told you Nut's not going to grab. That's a perfect example, right? Which means you should be ready.
Yeah.
You were ready for the mix-up, but if you were fast, you would have just wave dashed out a shield and then just punished the nair, right?
Right.
Again, he just F-tilts even though you're right next to him, but you don't get a good punish. So just lots of little awareness things that could go better.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so he finally grabbed you for holding shield.
Yeah, and again, it's coming up with...
Look, you got away. You DI'd away, he's not going to edge guard you. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, a lot of the awareness stuff is coming up with Nair. I'm just going to tell Kyle to start spamming it, because it's so good. And, well, I'm also just, criminally underprepared for it, so...
Yeah, I think you're just underprepared. I don't think it's very good at that percent.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
I mean more in general, to, mix in, because I don't know, he underuses it, pretty much entirely. There's, a couple Sheik things.
I don't know. I don't think the zero is, ever a good idea.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe when he's high percent, yeah. You just need to be more ready for it. But here's the needles again. I think you need to be very ready to deal with needles.
Yeah.
So that's a note that you should just remember.
I mean, so needles, I can
Just remember that when you die, he will have a full set of needles.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Also, here's another nair.
Well, can we talk about, dealing with needles a little bit? Because I'm actually,
I just think you need to respect their existence. It just looks like you forget he has them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to do anything specific. It's just if he's short hopping or full hopping, you can't just run in even if you're at zero, because if he needles you, you'll just get grabbed and die.
Yeah. Okay.
Just be aware that it adds a different type of threat to his jumps.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to see a set where someone fucked that up horribly, look at this. This is another set from my past. Look at this. Have you ever seen this set?
I've seen a little bit of you now analyzing it, I think, where
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so
yeah.
Getting fucking obliterated, right? This game is not close. So it's he's up 4 stocks to 2 on Stadium. That's really bad for me, right?
Right.
And it's he's invincible. So transformation. This is not a good look. But so look, I double jump, and then he runs under me. So this is what you don't want to do. And then I grab him. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's dead. Okay, so now what's going to happen? I killed him, so guess what? I have another set of needles, right?
Right.
So I'm going to run around.
Oh my
He tries
god.
to hit me. Yeah, and then he just... This is what you don't want to happen. Because guess what? He's grabbed again. Okay. You know, and that didn't get him killed, but like, you know, that was a really good way to potentially lose the set. You know?
Well, yeah, and he's at 40 now, so.
Yeah, which
like,
makes my life way easier. Terrible
yeah.
needle. I would never do that. But yeah, anyway, it's just that's what I thought of. It's just like respect her existence in the air more when she has a full set of needles.
Yeah.
Also, when he nared you, again, you could have. I think your down tilt could have worked if you timed it better, but you timed it too slow. I would have dash up grabbed personally.
Yeah, I think grab was pretty strictly better because I had like a lot more. Well, like his down tilt would have sent him pretty high, I think, and I would have only really had access to back air or up air. Whereas like grab, I would have had access to like soft reverse back air into another back air that would have like sent him farther off stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's another one. So he has the needles. You kind of run in. And then see, again, he's not thinking about grabbing you. He's just trying to think about beating the next thing you're going to do, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then, you know, you spot dodge, you get... And you see, like, look how he plays after the scramble. So he, like, rolls and spot dodges. Literally rolls, spot dodge, he's just going to start F-tilting, right? Like, it should make a lot of sense, I hope. F-tilt, wave dash back, F-tilt, wave dash, he's going to jump or F-tilt. Okay, he up-tilted, but, you know, he might have meant to F-tilt. See, nair, spot dodge. So, like, this is, like, the type of thing you have to deal with. So, like, even though you're, like, to Nut's credit, you know, he'll mix these things up, etc. But, like, I honestly think, like, if you look at it, like, just decision for decision, it, like, looks pretty similarly bad, in my opinion, to the Sheik we were watching.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually does make sense.
Yeah, and then here you weren't ready to punish his dash attack because you were too busy lasering. Again, I think the Druggedfox we watched would probably punish this.
Yeah.
Here's another nair that you didn't punish because you thought he would drift in. So an important thing to talk about is that weak hitboxes are smaller than strong hitboxes. Have I said that to you before?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. So like Sheik's nair gets smaller. So like if he whiffs short hop nair, it's actually really easy to deal with after. Like it's deceptive. I've actually even seen Ice do this thing where if a Sheik whips a short hop nair, he waits till it's halfway over it and then just short hop nairs her out of the air and your nair just straight up wins.
Oh, cool, and then you get a grab.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone besides Ice do it, but it seems good. But, like, honestly, even the whiff punish or a run-in CC should generally be easy unless you're at very high percent. Like, even at 50, you can run in CC grab, probably.
Okay, yeah, because I'm trying to up smash, like, the edge of his foot, which I don't have to do.
Yeah, you're trying to, like, space, like, perfectly. Like, it's not, like, that good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you held shield, he just hit your shield, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then you punished him. Although he should be able to do the fair to not get shined out of shield. But
yeah.
Ooh, you didn't read the double jump. The classic, just read the jump situation.
Yeah, I actually might have messed up there.
Yeah, it looked like you messed up for sure.
Yeah.
And see, like, this game is so much closer than it, like, needed to be, right?
Right, yeah.
Again, you need to respect needles, respect needles, respect needles. He's gonna jump, yeah. Okay, he's dead. Cool. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense coming together.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to keep watching this? Do you want to watch something else?
We could watch some of me vs. Face Roll from like a few weeks ago. Because he's just doing different things. So. What do you think?
I don't know. Up to you, really. I feel like it depends on your goals, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Well, yeah. The Face Roll set's pretty old, but and I also think I played pretty badly in it. But I don't know. Actually, let's watch a little more of this because I think that there's probably more situations that come up that would be helpful for you to tell me about.
Nice. Yeah, so was that Sakurai angle?
Um, wait, it lagged for a bit. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's Sakurai angle
Oh.
or you were slow. You were probably Sakurai angled though.
It looked like it, for sure.
Oh, you should have transpiked him.
Yeah, Kyle pointed that out after. Um, I think there are a few more situations where that came up where I ended up not getting the kill because of it, and that was really bad.
Dang, you wave dash up smashed after a forward tilt. That's a strange decision.
It is. It makes no sense.
Like, if anything, you should turn around and grab.
Yeah.
There's the whole shield there. Ah, you jumped in. No. Jumping into the downer. Yeah, I think you're just like a little overzealous, honestly. You just like played more chill and were less worried about hitting him. I think it'd be good.
Okay.
Like you see what I mean, where it's like that up smash is like super unnecessary. It admittedly could have shield poked if you didn't switch to light shield, but it's still like just that whole situation didn't have to exist.
Right. Yeah.
Press, he actually grabbed you there. But good on him. See, you were like not ready for Nair again. So it seems like Nair is just like something you're not really ready for. So again, the hitbox just is gone after it hits you, right? So like if it connects on you, you can just throw out any move. Like you could just up tilt or turn grab Nair.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good. You also keep messing up your juggles after up air. I don't know if that's characteristic or not, but
I think it is.
You're pretty 50-50 on whether. So if you hit an up air at mid%, you're pretty 50-50 on whether or not you connect to your next hit and whether or not it's a good hit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll practice that more. I think, when I've been practicing punishes, I just focus on the first couple hits, and because I'm like, but I think I'm consistent enough at that stuff that I should start doing more of it now. Or I mean, even I don't need to be totally consistent at that stuff to start practicing the other extensions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I think, and also just like, well, yeah, when I'm playing, the first hits of the combos come up more anyway in terms of practice. So
here's another Nair, by the way. I think something useful is that if Sheik short hop Nairs, she literally has to land on the ground.
Oh, okay.
There's no like double jump or anything.
Yeah.
That she can do. I'm pretty sure.
I've never seen it before, so
just useful because and she's gonna be in the 4 frames of landing lag, and the hitbox is gonna be small / not cover her. So like here, if you had just waited till you saw him drift into you, you probably could have like up tilted it or CC'd it, and then if you saw him drift away, then you could go for the dash grab. Like you don't have to hard read the drift, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a real mix-up because there's no hitbox covering her. It's just like literally a helpless character falling in through the air.
Yeah. Alright.
Because it's not like she can wave land or something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I think literally Nut is just beating you with Nair.
Yeah.
Which is just like a cheese thing that you haven't gotten used to. Like this one, you should have been able to punish, but you messed up, and then this next one, probably should have punished, and then that one, you're just like antsy, so you started jumping, and then it got hit. But like, he's just Nairing,
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's just kind of whatever. I see why he would beat less, though. I mean, spamming Nair is a great way to beat random Falco players.
Yeah.
Because Falco is, like, much worse at punishing Fox. Like, so much worse at it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he has no horizontal speed, so...
Yeah.
Very difficult. While Fox can just, like, stand there, see it, and then dash. I think I would just recreate the Nair-related situations, though, and make sure you can punish them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do some 26.
Just take, like, like 3 or 4 in 20XX. Get a feel for punishing it in different ways with like CCing it, with punishing it, hitting him out of the air for it. Also here, like if I were playing Nika Boy, I would have shield grabbed. I would have definitely punished the jabs, right? Watch this. Like I would have grabbed that, and then when he F tilted my shield, I probably would have grabbed.
Yeah.
So you see like the slight difference in readiness.
Yeah, definitely.
You should up air at that percent. After the up throw at 24.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Definitely not an up tilt percent.
Yeah, I usually
also,
do up
that
there.
like reads the tech roll in a lot if you've noticed.
Yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah, so like, and he hasn't read the tech in place in the corner, so it's like might as well tech in place.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like if anything, this game just confirmed for sure that if you just learn how to beat Nair, you will probably beat Nut every time.
Okay.
And be ready for the scrambles with jabs and tilts, right?
Yeah.
So jabs and tilts and scrambles, weird Nair drift stuff, respect the needles, and I think just that should be a huge buff to you versus that, but also versus like any random Sheik player, because these are all pretty common like low to mid level Sheik spamming strats.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's watch a little bit of me versus Face Roll because I might have to play him today.
You might have what? Oh, you might have to play him.
Yeah. That's okay. That's on YouTube. Let me get that.
How old is this?
I think 3 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That's not too old.
Yeah.
I thought the ledge I shine was pretty bad, awareness-wise. Like, what was it even going to cover? Because his down smash was like, ending, and you were going to be past him, right?
Yeah.
I think you could push yourself to have better micro-awareness for Sheik as a whole. That's probably like a good description of what you need. Because right now, I feel like there's a lack of attention to detail in those situations.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, on wake up, like, I've seen this happen versus now too. Like, you'll get jabbed or something, and like, you'll shine wave dash in place.
Oh yeah, yeah. I realized that was happening a lot, and then in late into my second set with Nut, I just just kept holding down and shined again, and I was just holding down and spamming shine until I was able to confirm that the next shine was going to hit, and then I wave dash out of it. Because you've talked to me about that before, and I finally did it for the first time. So that's a good situation.
You can also be less greedy for the wave shines and do things like wake up shine grab, because if he hits you, you'll grab him. But if he doesn't, you still get the shine. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can be less greedy for the reversal sometimes.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thought for Space Roll so far is you need to play way more careful when he's in the corner. He's outplayed you when you're cornering him a lot. So that probably just means you have certain somewhat predictable patterns or default patterns that are common for Fox players that he's reading, but you should be able to play the situation where he's cornered really well, as a general rule.
Yeah.
This was an overzealous attack, no reaction when you ran in. Watch this. And he was already so far away, and he was clearly ready to dodge,
Right. Yeah.
So I feel like you're just being like very telegraphed in a lot of the situations when he outplays you. When you're not telegraphed, I feel like you've either won the interactions or done fine in them.
Okay.
Great example of face roll being ready for the scramble.
Yeah.
Yo, you dab? Alright, I got you.
How did that bear hit the first one?
Really? I thought it was gonna hit.
It doesn't look like it should. I don't know, maybe... I guess it's just... Well, yeah, you're more aware of the hitbox. I'm looking at the legs. Wait, was that... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you hit that hitbox.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, you respected the needles at least. Oh no, you would never do that now.
Oh,
no. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mostly thought play more careful in the corner.
Okay.
Like my biggest takeaway, like without analyzing like everything in detail, like
Yeah.
maybe like a general. Oh, that's a full hop up air. So I think you just gotta learn your percents a little bit. Also, if they do no DI on up throw, you can full jump up air starting at pretty low percent, like as low as like 9 or 10%, I think.
Okay.
And I mean, face roll is just like really good at grabbing people in scrambles, so I think that's something you just have to like get better at. But like, you're not going to be able to fix that immediately.
Yeah.
Your edge guards are pretty off this set also, which I think will not happen as much now after watching you edge guard nut.
Yeah.
Even here though, you weren't ready when he just like raw dash attack to your shield.
Yeah, I fucked up the wave channel out of shield there. I think.
Makes sense.
Based on what I saw myself do, I'm pretty sure that's messed up. Wave channel shield.
Put yourself in a bad spot versus the needles, right?
Yeah.
I might have just rolled away as soon as I realized I was in that situation.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think low percent up throw combos might be something to grind out.
All right.
Also, you can try to up smash out of shield when he grabs, or when he jabs, but I think that's way harder than just shield grabbing.
Alright.
Shield grabbing is one input, and it's like also faster to input it because it's just a button.
Yeah.
It doesn't require you to move your hands at all, you know?
Right, yeah. You need to be more aware of, like, when Sheik has... when I'm on the back of Sheik's shield, she's, like, always gonna nair.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it seems like that's pretty much what they always do. Because that's, like... I mean, they have, like, wave dash out of shield to cover different mix-ups in that situation, but I feel like their default is nair, and so I should just, like, be ready more there.
Yeah, that up smash worked versus face roll.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked versus nut, though.
Right, yeah, definitely not. That spot dodge I did after up smash was, like, embarrassingly bad.
Yeah, I also really don't think you should have got down tilted there. Like, you were in a really good situation after making it back to the stage because she had to double jump, and then you got hit anyway.
Yeah.
You had messed up close near him. I mean, just like messing up near him or making a bad decision near him will get you grabs like every time.
Yeah.
Your wave shines look pretty, like, not great versus nut also.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, though. Maybe your wave dashes look like a little choppy to me.
Yeah, usually that's what it is. Usually I'm, like, a little late on the wave dash. Like, the angles I'm usually alright about.
Yeah, it looks like you're a little bit choppy on the wave dashes. I mean, I don't want you to mess them up, though, but, like, it would help to be, like, oh, like, you should be able to get good wave dashes, like, more often than not, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been practicing the past couple of days since the nut set. So, or, yeah. I guess, yeah.
Well, hopefully that's a good set of things to think about and work on. Try to not give you too much to think about since you're playing them literally today.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be, I mean, that should be good enough to win, honestly, if, like, provided he plays the same levels. Alright, cool, thanks.
Alright, well, good luck.
Yeah, thanks. So, you're not doing lessons next month, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be back in July.
Alright, well, I'll see you then, and I'll let you know if I have any questions. So.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. Alright, have a good day, man. Bye.
Yep. You too. See ya.